Random old man in a park saved my marriage and changed my life when I hit rock bottom. I was in a really bad place a few years ago. I had just lost my job and my wife was pregnant with our first child. I was terrified of not being able to provide for my family. I was so stressed that I couldn't even bring myself to tell my wife. I would leave the house every day, pretending to go to work, but really, I was just sitting in the park trying to figure out what to do. One day, I was sitting on a bench when an elderly man sat down next to me. We started talking and I ended up telling him everything. He listened patiently and then he said something that changed my life. He told me that he had been in a similar situation when he was younger, and that the best thing he ever did was to be honest with his wife. He said that she was his partner, and that they faced everything together. He told me that I needed to trust my wife, and that we would get through this together. I went home that day and told my wife everything. She was upset at first, but then she hugged me and told me that we would figure it out together. We ended up moving in with her parents for a while, and I found a new job. It wasn't easy, but we got through it. A few years later, I was sitting in the park with my son when I saw the same elderly man. I went up to him and thanked him for his advice. He didn't remember me, but he smiled and said that he was glad it worked out.